Yes, it's time to start our class out. I'm excited for this semester. I think it'll be a good one. So anyway, this is our Digital Learning Tools and Resources class, and I'm excited to introduce you to some new tools and resources that you can use for digital learning or for teaching and learning. And these tools a lot of them are for helping the teaching and learning process go smoothly and go well, but also some of them are about being a more productive, more effective teacher as well, so or about that as well. So I'm excited for this class, and we'll start out in this class by learning models for designing and choosing the right tools and so forth. And then we'll move on to the tools themselves and different categories of tools. One thing about this class too is that the textbook, I should say, is a little bit older. So when there are tools that are kind of dated in the textbook, that I will bring forth instead tools that are newer than those ones that are dated in the textbook. So you won't really explore some of the ones that are in the textbook unless you want to. We'll probably focus on versions of those as the course, as things have changed. Things change so quickly in technology, it's hard to keep up. Anyway, hello, this is the syllabus introduction to the class. So let me pull up the syllabus here, and you can find that right here in the course under syllabus, oddly enough. So here we are. I'm going to zoom in so we can see, and I just wanted to highlight a few things about this book, or about this class. Let's see. The objectives are always important. I think you're going to discuss the importance of each element of the ADDIE model of instructional design. So we'll learn about ADDIE as a model of instructional design. And I think it's good for teachers to know about this as well as others in the field. The importance of task-centered learning. So these are models that you're going to have to digest and try to learn and know very well. And then the importance of the SAMR model. And then you're going to use various current digital tools to stay organized in educational work. That's the productivity side. Use various current digital tools to support online asynchronous interaction, and use various current digital tools to support online synchronous interaction. Did I say synchronous before? I don't know. But anyway, asynchronous and synchronous interaction. And develop a podcast episode about a current digital tool, and discuss various assessment tools and create an authentic assessment activity that makes use of an e-portfolio, and use various current digital tools to develop and implement a task-centered learning experience. So those are the objectives for this course. It's really focusing on the tools and using these to support your effectiveness as a teacher as well as quality teaching and learning experiences. All right, so let's move down here. Let's see. So a couple of things. Make sure you are honest in your work with academic honesty. And then here are some of the assignments that we'll be doing in this class. Discussion board activities make up about 20% of the grade, and there will be 9 of those throughout the semester. Let's see, Tech Talk and Integration Recipe Assignment. So those of you who are familiar with my classes probably know about this already. You know, you're going to do a Tech Talk on a certain technology tool or resource relevant to education. In this class, though, there's the added recipe sheet now, and that's kind of a different thing. You'll have to create a recipe sheet, basically. If you think about a recipe for a food that you're going to be cooking, it gives you kind of the steps, right? It tells you the steps and the ingredients. So in this case, you're going to create a recipe sheet for a technology. It's kind of the same way. What are the steps with this technology to get me started? It won't have every intricate detail of whatever tool or technology or resource that you choose, but it will have some steps to get somebody started and more information like that. And then here are some of the major projects. You'll do a models and tools presentation. So these first few weeks you'll be learning about these models and tools, so I suggest that you pay attention. And then you're going to explain how ADDIE, task-centered learning, and SAMR can help you use technological tools and resources for learning in an audio or video presentation. You're going to set up a discussion online and engage other people in the discussion for a discussion assignment using a different tool that we have. Podcast episode, again, presents about a current tool or technology. You're going to create an e-portfolio assignment. Now, this is kind of an interesting new way of assessing students' learning, and e-portfolios is a great way to do that, where you assess student learning through having them create a portfolio of what they have learned. And then finally, the task-centered learning project is the sort of the culminating project for this class. Share how a technological tool could be used as part of a task-centered learning experience. All right, with the discussions as a reminder, be sure to look at these items early in the week. So hopefully soon you'll look at these for this week, the discussion for this week. It's more of a getting to know you discussion anyway. And then, of course, I highlight the late work and resubmit. So late work is a penalty of 15% off the full grade during the first 2 weeks, then 25% off during the third week, and then assignments are not accepted more than 3 weeks late. So be sure to get those in on time because they won't be accepted longer than 3 weeks late. Now, if you are unsatisfied with the grade you received on an assignment that you handed in on time, you have the opportunity, as with most of my classes, to improve the assignment based on my feedback and hand it in again. So know that that is also an option for you in this class. But that's not an option for you if you hand in the assignment late. Unfortunately, you just get whatever score you're stuck with minus the 15 or 25 or 0, depending on how late you hand it in. So let's see, anything else I want to highlight here? No, that just has the schedule of activities for the classes in general, but the real schedule that we'll follow is in D2L, so you don't need to follow this schedule. Instead, you'll go to D2L to see what's going on for each week. So I think that's about it for the syllabus, and we'll see you later.